All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive with us.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to be looking at something pretty cool. It's Iscar's new line of miniature machining inserts.
Miniature machining.
Yeah, they're called PICCO inserts.
PICCO.
PICCO, yeah.
Okay.
So, if you're into manufacturing, if you're fascinated by miniaturization,
Right.
if you love cutting-edge tech,
For sure.
you are in for a treat, my friend. Because we are going to be uncovering
Yeah.
what makes these tiny tools so special and what impact they could have on...
Big impact.
Big impact, that's right.
Yeah.
Huge impact, potentially.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this is a really fascinating development because we're seeing Iscar,
Yeah.
they're typically known for their larger tools. So
Right.
for them to be moving into miniaturization like this,
That's
it
right.
really signals that there's a shift happening,
It's a big deal.
not just in their strategy, but in the industry as a whole.
Totally. And these PICCO inserts, they're not just small. They're really something else.
Yeah.
So they've got 3 cutting edges,
Okay.
and they're designed specifically for internal turning and chamfering.
Right.
So basically, they're creating these super precise shapes inside of things.
Okay.
And the crazy part is they can work on bores as small as 3 millimeters.
3 millimeters.
3 millimeters.
Wow.
That's thinner than most headphone jacks.
I was going to say.
Yeah, to give you a sense of scale.
Yeah, you're talking tiny.
Tiny.
Yeah.
So it really does open up this whole new world of possibilities for making things
Totally.
smaller and more intricate than ever before.
Yeah, and the fact that they have those 3 cutting edges, I think that's a really smart move by Iscar,
Why is that?
Well, because it makes the inserts more cost effective, right?
Oh, I see.
You can use them for longer.
Okay.
But honestly, what I find particularly interesting is the internal cooling system.
Yeah, that really caught my eye too.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about
Yeah.
why that is so crucial?
Of course.
Especially when you're working on such a tiny scale.
Well, in miniature machining, precision is everything.
Right.
I mean, even the tiniest little chip
Yeah.
can just completely ruin the final product.
You're working with such small tolerances, right?
Exactly. And this internal coolant system,
Yeah.
it flushes those chips away so efficiently.
Okay.
It results in a cleaner cut, and it really extends the life of the tool.
So it's all about maintaining that
It is.
incredible level of precision.
Absolutely.
Wow. And these inserts, they use Iscar's IC908 grade material.
That's right.
I was reading about that.
Yeah,
I mean, that probably plays a big role in the performance as well.
it does.
What is it about that material that makes it so special?
Well, IC908 is known for its wear resistance
Okay.
and reliability,
Got it.
which are absolutely essential when you're talking about miniature machining,
Yeah.
where, those tools are subjected to high stresses.
Right.
You need a material that can handle it.
Yeah, for sure.
And IC908 can...
Wow. So we're talking incredibly small components.
Yeah.
Extremely high precision. I mean, can you give us some real-world examples that highlight just how small we're talking?
Sure. I mean, think about the tiny components inside your smartphone
Right.
or the intricate mechanisms in a medical implant.
Oh, wow.
I mean, these PICCO inserts,
Yeah.
they can create features on that scale.
It's amazing to think about
It is.
how these tiny tools can actually shape those everyday technologies.
Yeah.
What about applications in fields like microfluidics or robotics?
Oh, absolutely.
What are the possibilities there?
So many possibilities. I mean, think about microfluidic devices
Okay.
where you're controlling these tiny volumes of liquid. These inserts could help create the intricate channels and chambers that are needed for those devices.
Fascinating.
And then in robotics, you could use them to manufacture smaller, more agile components,
Okay.
which would lead to more sophisticated machines.
So it really seems like this is not just about Iscar releasing a new line of tools.
No, it's not.
It's about them recognizing this growing demand for micro machining solutions
Exactly.
and how that's going to impact industries far and wide.
It's a sign of things to come.
Yeah.
And it has ripple effects across manufacturing processes,
Totally.
product development, and ultimately the technology that we use every single day.
It's been a really incredible journey through the world of miniature machining.
It has.
We've discovered that Iscar is really at the forefront of this trend with their PICCO inserts.
Absolutely.
But here's a final thought for you, listener, as micromachining advances. What kind of ethical considerations might arise as we gain the ability to manipulate materials at such tiny scales?
That's a great question.
It's definitely something to think about. Until next time, keep exploring.
Keep exploring, Zia.